immediately. Recording has commenced, ladies and gentlemen. So it is absolutely low risk. The FX book record of this trader actually confirms that he's been in the game for a long, long time. So the goal is not to get people excited. The goal is to create a legacy, to help them create a lasting wealth, transgenerational wealth. So, guys, at this point, without further ado, we've got 23 key leaders representing about 6 continents of the world on the call. So, I'm going to go straight ahead and give way to greatness. I'm going to step aside. I've talked enough. I'm a networker, so you don't blame me. That's what I do for a living. Des Selassie, Dr. Divine Selassie, I beg your pardon, got me into this 2 weeks ago. We worked on a similar project a year or two ago, but it didn't fly because the broker was not ready. So he called me about 2 weeks ago and said, Bookie, I think we've got it. What we're looking for is right here on our hands. I couldn't wait to see him. We eventually met up, hooked up in central London, and he showed me the plan. And I said, let's do it. But I can't do it alone, guys. You know what it is. Teamwork makes the dream work. We need to lock hands to make this happen. So I reached out to a number of you, and you guys are on the call today. So I'm going to step aside for this young man. I've known Des for so many years. We ran IML together at chairman level. I've met him at conferences all over the world. He's been in this space for so many years. He's a multi-millionaire. He likes to pretend and be humble. He's made multiple 7 figures in this space. I can tell you that this guy has made a lot of money just from helping people. So he's a man after my heart. His work ethics is unmatched. I don't know how he does what he does. Des is someone who operates at a very high level, but he still gets himself in the trenches. Hands-on leader. He's there to answer people, to support people. Very soon he's going to be on a world tour. So he'll be knocking on your country. Get ready. That is how we roll. And we're doing this together because we are liberating people this time. It's no longer about us leaders. It's not about the money. God has been good to us. You know me. You know where I've been. But now it's about creating a legacy and leaving an impact. So, ladies and gentlemen, please type in a 222 in the chat box as I call in and I give the floor to a great man, Dr. Divine Selassie. Over to you, sir. I'm going to make you
Wow.
the co host. Put in a 222. Put in a 222, guys. What you celebrate, you attract. What you celebrate, you attract. This man is remarkable. You want to connect with him. Put a 222 in the call, in the chat box. Okay, amazing. We're ready for you. So I'm just going to make you a co-host, Des, so you can share your slide and take it away from here. So I've
Amazing,
done just
amazing. Wow.
Okay, you have the host right
Incredible.
now, so you can share. Take it away, sir.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an introduction. That was one of my goals when I first joined IM and I first saw Bookie. She was one of the first female chairmans, first black chairmans. So you can imagine I looked up to her so much. And to now be edified by the Queen herself on a call like this, it's what we call a full circle moment. It's like a full circle moment. So I'm so honored and happy to get that introduction. My only wish, I wish that I invited my mum on the call. I really wish I gave her the link so she could hear that introduction. And we even missed a tiny bit in the recording, so I can't send her the recording either. But I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to be here. Guys, let me just throw it right back to Bookie. Guys, she asked you to put a 222 for me. Guys, put a 333 for Bookie because this combination, I really hope you guys are ready. I really hope you guys are ready because this combination is going to set the whole world, Africa in particular, on fire. If you know the plans that we have, what we've spoken about, and I really want to give a warm welcome to Rex as well and Rex's leaders. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Rex, for hosting the call. Together with Rex, Bookie, myself, Bookie's husband behind the scenes, and some other big names. Guys, you are in very, very, very good hands. So thank you so much, Bookie, for that warm, warm introduction. I really do appreciate those kind words. I do not take it lightly, and I'm truly honored to be working with you in this capacity. And thank you everybody for the threes in the chat box. I really want to respect everybody's time. So I'm gonna dive straight in and I want to keep this really lean and mean so that there's more time for you guys to ask questions. But guys, let me set the tone for the meeting. Let me really set the tone. Guys, Bookie's alluded to a lot of what I was going to say, but I want to talk to you as leaders. I do this call, several times a day, and it's to customers. Now I'm talking to high level leaders. So it's more like a conversation, right? We're just having a conversation, like we're sitting in Bookie's living room, one of her many living rooms, and we're just sitting by the fireside and we're just having a chat. Bookie mentioned the current time and space that we're in this industry. And when I talk about the industry, I'm talking about this, let's call it the money making industry, helping people to make money, whether it's crypto, whether it's forex. It has been a rough ride. It's not been easy. But the one thing that I think we can all agree on is that foreign exchange, forex, that seems to be the one area where we see, very little we see less scams compared to the crypto industry. And most people widely accept the forex industry is a real industry. So as long as they can see trading, they see MT5, a lot of the objections that we're used to getting, we don't really get them in forex because everybody knows forex is a real industry. So as long as things are connected and you have a broker that's regulated, most things are fine. The key thing with forex is the results. The sustainability of forex will be there for the rest of our lives. We know it's a very tangible industry, governments trade, blah blah blah. But the results sometimes can have people up and down, up and down. So that's one of the things I want to address directly today. This up and down nature of the forex industry where people are winning, then they're losing. No more. From today, you're going to see consistency on a level that you may never have seen before. You're going to see a style of trading that will not just excite you, but it will inspire you. And everything I'm going to talk to you about today, I don't want you to just be hyped up. Anybody can come on a call and hype you. You guys are experienced leaders. So we're not here for the hype. What I want to show you today are real numbers and evidence why this project right here is not only a 4, 5 year project, but it's a project that finally we can see our community winning big and consistently. And for me, that's been the biggest positive thing about this platform. That for the first time, we are seeing our community winning big and winning consistently. They're happy. The community are now made whole. We are so, so, so excited. So, guys, I'm really gonna dive into this. I'm gonna do an overview that we're gonna focus on the compensation plan. Um, but again, going back to the industry, last year saw a revival of what I call the subscription-based models. So the Iconics, the GFUs, these platforms, unfortunately, they're sinking ships. Whether we like it or not, I've just spoke to a few leaders today. Some of the big 100K earners in GFU, they've gone, like completely left the platform. They've now realized the trend. Now, I'm going to introduce myself in a second, but Bookie has already alluded to something, and that was just over 18 months ago. I was a icon 50 in economy, so earning 50,000 a month. I walked away from that position because I could see the industry was going in a different direction. Nobody wants to pay monthly subscriptions anymore, especially in Nigeria and Ghana. Nobody wants to be paying monthly subscriptions. The industry has changed. And if we don't change with it, we're going to be left behind. What do I mean by that? People now are realizing that people don't want to pay monthly subscription, but they still have an appetite for trading. So now we've seen the rise of free platforms. Most of the trading platforms now, they're free services. So anything that's not free, they're going to be competing with these free services. So that's the first trend that we have to really take into account, the free platform. So if we can just write that down, free platforms is the new trend. And another trend is something called rebates. If you can write that down, I'll put it in the chat for the spelling. Rebates is how people are earning money in the trading industry now as networkers. They're earning money from the brokers directly, and it culminates in a very nice income. So the rebate model has been the new model. Free Telegram groups, give people signals, let them take the signals, and people are making some very good money. The problem is that not everybody wants to take signals. The problem is that people miss signals. You're relying on people taking the signals. And even then, I'm still seeing up and down. Some people winning, some people losing. So that's not a solution, but it is a step in the right direction. And the last trend I really want to tell you about now, and I want you to write this down. This is the one that has changed the game. It's changed the game. Somebody write the word liquidity in the chat for me, please. I'm just going, if it's okay, do you mind if I turn off the waiting room so that it doesn't chime?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, please do that. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I've turned it off now. So people will come straight in. But Rex and Cole, if somebody comes in that you don't want here, you feel free to remove them. But I think it would be best if we take that off. Liquidity has changed the game. What I want to do in the next 5 minutes is demonstrate to you why liquidity has changed the game. What is liquidity? And why does it mean that now our clients can boost their income, boost their deposit? This has changed the game. I'm going to explain to you why we have partnered with all of the top banks like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs. This has changed the game. So now that I've given you that intro, this is a step into the corporate world. Bookie and I, we've been in this world now for, I think it's almost 18 months because I studied liquidity. I've been on this journey now for 18 months, working with brokers to get this model to the point where networkers can really push this, because this used to be very corporate. The liquidity world was just corporate, B2B, B2B. So one company would give liquidity to another financial markets company, and the end users wasn't really seeing the benefits of liquidity. I came in London, I partnered with a top London broker, and we started liquidity in the network marketing model. We started that. And then the rest of the world started to copy. And one of the brokers went ahead and they have taken it to a new level. So, guys, no more tacky companies. We are now in the corporate world. We are now dealing with tier one liquidity. This is very, very prestigious. So, guys, usual disclaimers when we're talking about the financial markets, we know them. You can obviously take a picture of this or a screenshot, but the key line is that past performance does not guarantee future results. Bookie has already given me a very warm introduction, so I won't spend too much time on myself. But I'm an academic. I'm an academic doctor. I've studied um, theology and divinity to a PhD level. But my background is in education. I worked as a vice principal in London for over 15 years. I love education. However, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was living paycheck to paycheck until somebody introduced Forex to me. The company was called IM. I think some of you, if not all of you, would have heard of IM Mastery Academy. I came in as a fresh teacher. All I saw was Bookie, and they used to have a page, all of the chairmans in the world. I just look down, I see Bookie, and I say, okay, if my sister can do it, I can do it as well. So within about 8 months, or 9 months, I became a chairman, and the rest is history. Fortunately, I have gone on to make, some very, very nice money in this industry. But that's not what drives me. What drives me is seeing other people win big. And you can see the companies that I've kind of run in the UK. And I share that with you so that when it comes to trading, I'm very experienced. I know my stuff, and you are in very, very good hands. I don't think I need to do a what is trading slide. If I do, please let me know in the chat. But I think I think most of you have been in G and other platforms, so I'd be shocked if you didn't know what trading was. But if an explanation is needed, I can by all means give one. I really want to focus on these two bullet points. The issues that we have now resolved that have made this incredible. The number one issue in trading is that people don't see consistency. Most people are up and down. They win and then they lose. They win, lose. No more. If you see our results, what we have, blue, blue, blue. Why? Because we're dealing with professional elite traders. Again, please don't just take what I say as gospel and that's it. We're going to show you evidence. We're going to show you my FX books, statistics. There's a reason why this platform has exploded. 500,000 people in just a few months. There's a reason why this is blowing up around the world in a very safe way. We're going to show you why. So we know that 95% of retail traders lose money. So on the flip side, it means there's 5% who are doing very well. So let's bear that in mind. And the second thing should trouble everybody on the call. Even when people learn this skill of trading or they have access to some kind of mechanism to make money, they still have to fund their account. And most people can't fund their account with with a good amount of money to make good profits. Who is catching what I'm saying? Just put a three if what I'm saying is making sense. That even if you are trading and you have a good system, if you don't have capital, can you make good money? No, you can't. Just put a free, just imagine somebody has $1,000 and they make 3% in their first month. That means they've made $30. Even in Nigeria, I don't think people are gonna be too maybe I don't know. You can let me know, but I don't think $30 is gonna get people too excited. I know it can stretch, but we can do better. That's my point. My point is we can do better. And with liquidity, that is the key term. Liquid. I want us to understand liquidity well because when you understand it, your belief system goes up. Then you will realize what we have in our hand is real gold and an opportunity, not just to clean up. That's not the mindset, but an opportunity to impact our community. So thank you for those frees. Guys, I'm sure that you've heard of copy trading. If not, please just take a picture or a screenshot of this. Copy trading is technology that allows people to get the results of a seasoned elite professional trader. Today, I'm going to be highlighting one trading team called NeoFX. The reality is that there are several trading teams. Some of them are even getting better results than NeoFX, but NeoFX for me not only has excellent, consistent results, which I'll show you, but the style and risk management is what is going to get you very excited. We have made a system that is so difficult to fail. I want to use words like impossible, but of course we don't use words like that in trading because you can't. But when you see the numbers, you yourself will struggle not to use the word that is impossible to fail. But let's look at the structure. So this is you, the blue figure. You deposit your money with your broker. Then you attach your account to the master trader so that your account is mirroring. It's going to mirror the master account. Anything the master trader does will automatically be mirrored in your account in real time. When I say real time, it's not that the master trader does it. And in trading, we can't afford there to be any any time lost. A time lost could mean hundreds or thousands, depending on the size of your account. So it's real time. I'm so impressed with how real time this system is, and you'll see it for yourself. What does this mean? It means that our clients can leverage. They don't have to be jumping on calls, team calls, this, taking signals here. That let me let you into a secret. People don't really want to be doing that stuff, jumping on here. Some do. A very small percentage of people actually want to learn and they actually want to get into it. But most people, they just want to make money. And most people want to be hands-free. It's very attractive. You give someone the option to be hands-free or to do it themselves, most people would choose the hands-free, of course. So this system allows people to make passive income. They're not using their hands. You connect once and that's it. We check our phones every day. People are doing withdrawals daily or weekly. It works very well. Okay. So the broker that we use is called Tag Markets. Please make a note of that. Tag Markets are one of the fastest growing brokers in the world right now. They flew me twice to Dubai to interrogate them. Buki will tell you my so the reason why they headhunted me is because I'm a pioneer in this industry. In in the broker space, the liquidity model, I'm the number one guy because of my network marketing experience, because of the teams that I've built. You see, these brokers, they want a route to the market, the retail market. So people like Bookie, myself, Rex, we are very valuable to brokers. So they, flew me full all expenses paid trip. I fully vetted these guys. Guys, I'm very, very impressed. Very impressed with their technology. You can manual trade, you can copy trade. But somebody write 12x in the chat for me, please. 12x. 12x is the capital boost that has the whole world excited. It means that whatever you start with, times it by 12. That is the standard product that is here to stay. 12x. Because of liquidity, whatever you start with will times by 12. The lowest you can start with is $10. If you start with $10, it will be $120. If you start with $100, it will be $1,200. If you start with $1,000, it will now be $12,000. You just times the amount by 12. Liquidity, what is it? Liquidity is a very fancy word for a loan. It's like a big loan that a financial markets company takes from the big bank. So tag markets, for example, can request 6 billion. Don't be shaken by those kind of numbers. In brokers, they call it a yard. If you see the way they go and collect yards, your eyes will pop out of your head. Billions of dollars is given in liquidity. Why? Because in the trading industry, brokers, it's a good business model. If a broker has a license, has registration, and has a system, then of course they're always going to make money. Brokers always make money. Brokers position themselves so that they make money and they never lose. Let me explain why. You are given the liquidity so you can 12x. When you win, it means the liquidity has been put to good use and everybody's won. You've won your trade, you are happy, the broker's happy, the liquidity provider's happy, everyone's happy. But if you were to lose, so this is what the broker says. On the 12x, you have a 10% margin. You can only lose 10% of your account. What does that mean? It means they're protecting themselves. It means that if you start to lose, you can only lose a certain amount, and that certain amount is more or less what you physically put in. So the broker have positioned themselves to only win. That system is excellent for the broker. It's okay for us as long as we are trading within that 10%, right? Because if we now come and join and we're hitting the 10% every time, of course, we're just going to be, losing money. It means we need a trading team that knows how to trade properly. So we know 10% is the margin on the 12x. Somebody write 24x. If you thought 12x was good, what about 24x? This is the one where people start putting their hands on their head. They say, "Hey, this can't be real. This is too good to be true." We hear these kind of things. What are you talking about? That you can start with 1,000 and I started with 10K and now I have almost $250,000. This is sensational. I think I made about 4K my first month, more than most people's salary. Guys, this is changing the game completely. Again, the liquidity has come from the big banks on the upside, amazing. But guess what? This broker, the broker said on the 24x, the margin is 5%. You can only, do you know how tight that is? If you were to tell me now that you're going to take a 24x and trade yourself, ask Bookie. I'll tell you to leave it. Don't bother. I don't want your money. There's no point because you trade, and if you're not elite, you just blow your account. And then you'll be on the phone to me complaining. I don't want that. I don't want any wahala. Please. No, I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Just copy Neo and you'll be okay. Please. Just copy. When I show you Neo's statistics, you'll see why we're going crazy. You see why Bookie's so happy. You see why she's happy. So 24x, you have a 5% margin. It's tight, but it's not tight for Neo. If I tell you Neo has not even done 1% drawdown, let alone 5%. Does it make sense? Is what I'm saying making sense so far? Just put a 111 if what I'm saying is making sense, if it's resonating, if the pace is okay, if you're excited. I know I haven't given you the good juicy news yet, but I think the news has been okay. I think it's been a bit exciting. Is there other platforms giving people 24x? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've seen the contracts. These guys have tier one liquidity. That means, guys, we have this kind of liquidity. The average person like you and I, we weren't able to benefit from it back in the day. But now, because of this system, we can benefit and make some very serious money. Anyone on this call who is an experienced, who has experience with brokers, take a screenshot of this slide because that's the technicals, like a book, these kind of terms, not everybody understands. But please, by all means, take a screenshot so that you can digest it at your leisure. These are the banks that we're working with, guys. When I said that we're stepping into the corporate world, I think that's what attracted Bookie when we started our first project, that this was corporate. Network marketing is great, but when you have Morgan Stanley behind you, when you have Barclays Bank behind you, when you have Citigroup behind you, it gives a different kind of credibility. You see, tier one lending is serious, especially in the financial markets industry. So let me now give you the juicy part, the actual trading itself. Because guys, let me be clear. If it wasn't for the trading being elite, this broker would be just okay. I've seen so many people go to tag, try and bring their own trader. The trader is not cutting it. I think some of you might have even been on those systems, but there's some systems people try and bring their own traders to tag, and then the clients come, they start, they blow the account. Guys, for me, there are two trading teams that I can recommend with my chest, and that is NeoFX and Sonic. You'll see Sonic when you go to Connect, so don't worry. Some people message me and say, hey, why didn't I talk about Sonic? Don't worry about Sonic for now. You just worry about Neo. Guys, Neo is delivering between 3 to 5% a month consistently. Never done anything less than just under 2%. Oh, you're probably thinking it's small. No, it's big because remember, your account has been enlarged. It's been amplified 24x. So 3 to 5% is going to be a very, very, very serious amount. Okay. So the number one thing I need you to know is that this is a structured, clear copy trading strategy. The trading pair is Euro USD. That is the only currency pair that they trade. Yes, this is connected to my FX book, and we can get that out to you, Digital Duchess, no problem. And we can share the results with you as well. Everything is transparent here. So the trading pair is Euro USD. That is the only trading pair that Neo FX trade. It's the only one. It means they specialize. You have some people they just specialize in gold. So they are experts. I think even Bookie mentioned that she likes this pair as well. And I think she knows about this pair being very, very powerful. The frequency, one trade per day, and they're still doing 3 to 5% a month. Have you seen a system like that before? One trade, you'll never see more than one trade because that one trade is all that's needed to get the 3 to 5%. Why? Because NeoFX doesn't need to take unnecessary risks. They can just keep the risk small to 3 to 5% because your capital is boosted. I like that personally. I wake up each day. I think Bookie, we woke up today, blue. Yesterday we woke up. I think he didn't trade yesterday, though he didn't see anything in the market, or the team didn't see anything in the market. The day before that, blue. The day before that, blue. It's been blue. It's been a blue week. I think 100% blue this week. Last week, I think it was 100% or Guys, statistically, he has an 80% track record. 8 out of every 10 trades are winning trades. This is incredible. But here's the best part. Look at where it says risk per trade. The maximum risk per trade is 0.3%. What does that mean? It means that there's only one trade a day. So really, we can say it like as a pronoun. We can say it like the maximum risk per day, not per trade, per day, because it's one trade per day. So the maximum risk per day is 0.3%. That means, guys, listen to this. Write this down. That means on the 12x, NeoFX has to lose 33 days in a row to blow the account. And on the 24x, Neo has to lose 16 days in a row to blow the account. Bookie, how many days has Neo lost so far in a row? Have you seen in your time here? I can tell you for me personally, I've never seen Neo lose more than two trades. If you see Neo lose once, you're even shocked. In a row, I haven't seen it. So can you imagine 16 or even 33? It's not gonna happen. Okay, let me take that back because in trading we can't say that, can we? We have to say past performance doesn't, we know that. But maths is maths. Even the worst trader in the world, did they lose 16 trades in a row? So now do you see why we're excited? Do you see that now? This is the clearest, calm, risk-free strategy I've ever seen. And your clients will keep 70%. Okay. So guys, take a picture of this one. This is a nice slide to take a picture of. $1,000 deposit. You're going to make 360 on the 12x. This is the 12x calculations. If you want the 24x calculations, just double this figure. Just double the figure. Bearing in mind, this is based on 3%. This is based on 3%. Okay, it's based on 3%. These are the results for 6 weeks worth of results. But I think the easiest thing is if we just post the MyFX book. I'll post it in the chat when I finish speaking. These are the MyFX book results that you'll see on the PDF. I think you'll agree with me that this is phenomenal. Phenomenal, like the phenomenal booking. So guys, let's look at the worst month. I don't want to do the best month. I want to look at the worst month. So I started with 10,000. I started with 10,000, right? So 10,000 is now 24,000. So 240,000. Okay, so this is what I have. This is what I started with. 240 times by 1.76. The worst month. I'm saying worst. The lowest month is 1.76 October. Even the worst month, I would have taken home 4,224. Is that not nice? Put a 2 in the chat box if that is still good. The lowest month is still giving me somebody's salary in the UK. If somebody got this as a salary in the UK, they'll be dancing in the street. They'll be dancing in the rain. They'll be dancing in the rain. This is phenomenal. Okay. So that's it, guys. How do people get started? You know, the usual, ask for the link. There's a getting started video. Please make sure everyone watches the getting started video before they do something wrong. Activate your account. Where can I say, am I free to talk about USA on the call, Bookie? I'm not sure, but if you have people in the USA, talk to Bookie. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, make your deposit, fund your account. Everything is in the video. Okay. So this is the getting started video, but you'll receive that for sure. We do have education for people that want to learn the education. There will be a part of the platform where they can learn for free. So no more having to pay monthly. They can be learning for free. And we have people in our team that is also going to be teaching them as well. Guys, if it doesn't get better than this, at the moment, you can put your profits in your bank account or you can put it in your crypto wallet. But would you like to put it on your debit card? Put a 5 in the chat box. If you like the idea of having a debit card, put your profits directly onto the debit card and go and shop. Wherever you see the Visa logo, just go and shop. And I don't correct me, but I think you can even use this for Momo. I don't see why not. Because when I use SendWave, I use these cards. So not all of them work, but some of them do. So guys, use your debit card. Go shopping. It has a $50,000 a day limit. Oh, and by the way, if you're a networker, which I think is everybody on this call, you're also gonna make money from the debit card. Every time your team deposits to the debit card, you're gonna make 1.5% of the fee. So this in itself is another income stream. And trust me, people will be using a debit card every day because nobody wants to put their money in their bank account. Most people just want to go and shop. So they'll be using the card plenty. And there you are. Who likes that as an idea? Just give me a five. Keep the fives coming if you like that as an idea. The debit card. We have a crypto exchange where people can make money there as well. And you also earn money from the compensation plan there. But more information will be coming on that. So how successful are the trades? 80% successful. The minimum deposit is $10. But if you want to do the partnership program, you need to have $250 in your account, but you can build up to it. Is there a monthly fee? No, there is no monthly fee. What is the profit split? 70% to you. The profit split is 70% to you. Is your money locked up? No. How many trades a day? One. When can I withdraw profits? Anytime. How quick are the withdrawals? Very quick. So your money is not locked up because your initial seed deposit can be withdrawn after 30 days. No problem. But your profits, you can withdraw at any time. So some people are withdrawing their profits quickly so that they break even and make money for free. And some people are aggressively compounding. Every time they make profits, they 24 exit, 24 exit, 24 exit. It's very tempting, but you have your own strategy. Now, the withdrawals are very quick within, 17 minutes or so. So, guys, let's quickly go through the compensation plan. So, the compensation plan, take a picture of this one because this roughly is what it amounts to. If your team volume is around 250K, which is easy, that's around $8,000 a month. If your team volume is around 500,000, 15,000 a month. 1 million, roughly 35,000 a month. But this is just rough. It's broken down in a different way. So let's just have a look at the compensation plan and then we're going to dive into more details. Let me one second. Okay, here we go, guys.
Now we come to the second part of this presentation, and this is the compensation plan. So how you can earn on this system if you want to build a business on it. We have four different income streams, and the first is the so-called lot commission. Just a short explanation. What is a lot? It's a standard unit size of a trade. A lot tells you how big your position is. And also on every lot, there is a fee. So means either you have a positive or negative trading day. This doesn't matter here. This is paid anyway from Monday to Friday. Normally, the so-called lot commission is divided between broker and trader. Here, Tech Markets gives us in total $10.50 per lot. And we divide this in 10 different levels. We start in level 1 with $2 per lot and go down to level 10. It's $50 per lot. So every time your community is involved in trading, so means their deposits are traded every Monday to Friday, no matter if positive or negative, this is paid residual over and over again. And to get the full lot commission over 10 levels, you need to have 4 direct customers with minimum $250 in trading, and you as well. So means you need to have at least $250 actively in trading, and 4 of your first line referrals also need $250. The bigger the deposits of your community, the more, of course, you earn from this lot commission. And the second is the profit share. You remember this 18% profit share that is taken away on a positive trading day. Let me give you an example here. We assume now in your first line, you have a volume, means deposit of $50,000. We say that we have an average past performance of 2%, and we have this X12 capital boost. This would make more or less $12,000 in profit monthly in your first referral line. From this, you get 4%, means $480 residual over and over again. As long as your community is benefiting from profits, you benefit as well, but not from the community itself. This is paid out by tech markets. And we pay this, or they pay this 5 levels deep. The first level is 4%, second level 3%, level 3 2%, and level 4 and 5 1%. But you see here as already, it's just paid on 5 levels. A lot of people in our community build much bigger communities, so they grow extremely deep, and we took notice of that and want to also reward these people, and we do this through our infinity bonus. And you see, this infinity bonus is coming with certain milestones or requirements. The first is 100,000 US dollars in deposit in your whole team, at least minimum on 2 different legs. When you reach this, you unlock the first percentage of infinity bonus. And then it goes 300,000, 1 million, 5 million, and 20 million. By reaching each and every of this milestone, you unlock another percentage of the infinity bonus that you reach in total on top, maximum 5% infinity bonus. What does that mean? This infinity bonus is added to all these 5 different levels where you get commission, but not only there, also from level 6 infinitely deep, you now benefit from the profits of your community. And this, like I said, happens residual over and over again, not only once, not only 1 week, not only 1 month, over and over again, as long as your community makes profit in our system, as long you are paid out infinitely deep through the infinity bonus with maximum 5% infinitely.
Okay, just for the sake of time, let me just summarize it. So I think most of us are familiar with rebates, lots. So here's the juicy part, guys. This is phenomenal, what I'm about to say next. We get paid rebates on the whole liquidity. So if somebody comes in with 1K and they've got 24K, we get paid the rebates on everything because the liquidity is real money. So of course, if it's being traded, we should be making money from it. So it's like $48 per lot. It's crazy. The rebates. Has anyone here made rebate money before? Just put a 1 if you've made rebate money. For me, it's my favorite type of income. It's so passive. It just flows. I've never seen money flowing like how it does. And I'm just talking about rebates in general, not even just tag, just in general. Rebates is a lovely income. So it really adds up. And then, of course, the profit share. So you keep 70%, and then 18% of the 30 goes into a pot. It goes into a pot. So then once it's in the pot, if you have a team volume of 50, team volume of 50,000, this is how much profits has been made. So this is the percentage of those profits. And this is just additional. So we have a back office, guys, that is phenomenal. The back office tracks everything. The back office for the network marketing side. And we also have some incredible incentives. So Bali is the main incentive we have at the moment. I've never seen an incentive so easy. I think I've qualified 3 times already. 150K turnover. That's it from your whole team. As long as it's not all coming from one line. So only 75K can come from one line. And then, of course, the rest can come from elsewhere. But guys, 150K, and then you're coming to Bali, all expenses paid. It's so easy. Every day people are being congratulated in the main group because it's so easy to do. You really want to be on that trip, guys. 150K turnover is the only criteria. Here you go, guys. You've got until the 15th of February to bring in 150K across 2 legs, and then you will have your flight and hotel fully paid for. Business, experience business, luxury, and Bali. Guys, who's looking forward to Bali? Just put a 777 in the chat box if you're looking forward to Bali, because guys, people are just qualifying so easy. So easy. But it's not just that. We gave away Lamborghini Uruses when I was in Dubai, but now the incentives are Rolexes and a family home in Dubai. And in the back office, it tells you how close you are to each thing. You know, like some incentives, you have to just wait for your upline to say, who's won. No, this is tracked in the back office. So you can actually see how the progress you have towards each one. The back office is phenomenal. Um, Guys, I've got another call at 8 p.m. I do the opportunity call every day. I think it's 9 p.m. for you guys in Nigeria, but 8 p.m. for us. I do it every day in the UK, Sunday to Thursday, and I have it in 2 minutes. So I think we're gonna have to do a part two where we can really drill down in a comp plan and maybe take some questions as well. What do you think, Bookie?
Yeah, that is fine. That is fine. Absolutely fine. I was being mindful of the time. I knew you have to nip up very soon. So yeah, just say a goodbye to this wonderful people, and I will try and close out the meeting. So I think you've done justice to it. Thank you so much, Dr. Divine. Amazing brother of mine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm
Thank you so
excited.
much.
I'm
And
sold
honestly, guys,
again.
I'm so excited to work with every single one of you. And as Bookie said, I'm deep in the trenches. I'm looking forward to coming to Nigeria. We're gonna do this big. We're gonna run and we're gonna really impact the community. Guys, this company is here to stay. The liquidity is gonna change so many people's lives. Nothing but love and respect. Bookie,
Can
love
I
and
have the
appreciate you.
host back, please? Just pass the host back to me. Thank you so much, Dr. Divine. Please put an emoji in the chat box for him. If you can't do that, just type in a 111 to say thank you to Dr. Divine Selassie. Amazing gentleman. God is ready, leaders. Dr. Divine is ready. Buki Boboye David is ready. The question is, are you ready? Let's rock and roll.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. We're going to let you go and do the next Call of Duty, and I'll keep this going for as long as I can. So, leaders, I'm going to stay on the call. We want to take a testimony. I have another doctor in the house. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to unmute you. I'm going to look for her, Dr. Love Oladele. She has a testimonial to share with you guys. You guys need to catch this vision. They say the future belongs to those who see the opportunity before its maturity. You guys are on this call for a particular reason. Nothing just happens by coincidence. Life is highly spiritual. You are on this call because something is about to change, guys. Don't joke with this. You're going to be a part of a start of a movement that is going to liberate so many. So, without saying too much, I'm going to unmute you, Dr. Love Oladele. She has a testimonial. She just sent a message to me and said, let me share my story. Her story may inspire one or two persons on this call to run and run as if life depends on it. Your people are waiting for you. This will liberate someone. This will change somebody's story and it will put so much money in your pocket. Dr. Love Oladele, I have given you the permission to unmute yourself, ma'am. Please go ahead and unmute yourself and take the floor. Share your story with these people. They need to hear from you. Amazing, amazing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bookie. Thank you, everyone in here. Phenomenal Bookie. I love that name. It's indeed very phenomenal.
Thank you.
So I actually found out about Sonic, and when I found out about Sonic, and I found out that they could 24x, tax could 24x our money. Personally, I'm not an accountant, so I was looking at the 1%. It looks small to me, but I'm more interested in capital preservation. My capital, is it going to be there for me? I don't mind taking home the 1% as long as my capital is there. So I showed a friend, think she's there, call her Duchess. She is an accountant. Immediately she saw this, she said, "Lord, this is not 1%, this is 16% of your actual money." I said, "I don't know. My own is they should give me money. They should give me more my good earnings." So I put in just $200 to test the system for 2 weeks. And After 2 weeks, I put in $1,000. So I have 1,200. And in a month and 2 weeks, I just said, let me check my phone. As a matter of fact, if one of my team members was telling me, love, I want to come and show us how to cash out. Come and show us how to cash out. So I said, look, let me see. And I saw that I've earned $241. Wow, that blew my mind. I said, what? On 1%, $241. Ah. So when, Phenomenal Booking now said, look, guys, love, there is 3 to 5%. Let's go chop this money. Tag has given us everything. He has given us the funds. He's giving us the copy traders that are very conservative with our funds, and we don't need to be scared. So let's go do 3 to 5%. I said, I am in. I'm in. So, guys, you're in the right place. Tag is doing a lot for us. Already they have given us amplified our funds. It means that they multiply your money by 24x. Can you beat that? Those of us that have been doing forex, we know about prop firm. And I was telling somebody today, I said, look, prop firm, you buy account 500, 100, and you get to pass. I was telling someone about the one booking said, I said, because I didn't renew, you can see what Dr. Salasi said. Everybody's just tired of this monthly payment. You get tired at a point, even no matter what, you get at a point. So when he said, because I didn't renew, I even won, I passed, and they refused to pay me. But yeah, we don't have anything like that. We are not going to do any challenge account. Immediately you fund your account. That very day, if a trade is taken, you are earning something. Then you don't have, you after 30 days, if you want your cash back, you can say, okay, I think I'm good, I want to. But I tell people who wants that cash? If my cash is generating, I went with my kids. I went out with my kids one of the days in this holiday, and I was saying, I love the fact that I'm spending the children of the children of the children of my of my capital, and that's it for us. Every one of us were looking for a place to put in our money where we are sure our money is really working for us, and we can have that peace of mind. And that's what we have with Tag and Neil. Thank you, Phenomenal Booking.
Thank you so much, Dr. Oladele, phenomenal leader leading a movement in Africa and beyond. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you bring to the table. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, you have heard as delivered. We have delivered, we have sent the message, we have put the message out there. It's now up to you to make a decision. God is ready. I am ready. Dr. Selassie is super ready. Your leaders on this call tonight are ready. We are hands-on leaders. We get right into the trenches. We're not just going to sit there and watch you do what you have to do. We will lock hands with you to support you to take this to the ends of the world. Your people need you. It is payback time. Leaders, you have been beating yourself for years and you have nothing to show for it. This is your payback time. People that are building businesses, you have nothing to show for it. It's always been one sorry story or the other. Now it's time for you to build in peace with absolute confidence and with total integrity. So now we're going to go into question and answer. I'm going to do my best to do justice to your questions, guys. Bearing in mind that I'm only 2 weeks old in this business, but because I'm a veteran in the financial market, so I should be able to answer pretty much any question. So I'm going to let people go. Hands are raised. If you have questions, please raise your hands, keep it raised, and I'll unmute you so you can take the floor. So, Mr. Rotex, you are the first person that I see with hands raised. I'm just going to ask you to unmute yourself now. The permission has been given to you. You've been unmuted. Please take the floor.
Good, good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir. You're
Hello.
welcome, sir.
Oh, thank you, ma. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. I've never done forex before, but I know much about cryptocurrency. I never trade forex, so someone invited me. So I was able to listen to the presentation. So it's very, very amazing. But my question is this: what is the minimum amount to start this business? No, we are in Africa, so our people
Dr.
sometimes we
Selassie
love
has
business, but
actually covered it. In
uh,
this team, the minimum is $100. That is recommended. But actually, with the company
okay,
itself, the minimum is 10 US dollars. But I tell people if you want to go anywhere quick in this business, you start with the minimum of 100 US dollars. Remember, this is the power
okay,
of equity. The more you put in, the more you earn. So average of $100
yes,
will give you good returns, but people can do lower if they desire.
okay, okay. But like in a month, in forest, I understood that they only trade for 5 days. That is Monday to Friday.
Absolutely. You're correct, sir.
What
The
is the
financial market is closed on
what
the
is it?
weekend.
Yes, what is it? What is like someone who start business with $100 in a month? What can they actually profit from this business?
Okay, so I'll take that very quickly. Again, Dr. Salasi has gone through the figures, but I'll run through it again. Number one advantage on this
Okay,
platform is that you have the power of leverage. What we call amplification.
okay,
So you are coming in with $100. Your $100, if you go for the
mm,
24x, automatically becomes 2,400. So you are no longer trading with $100. You're now trading with $2,400. So you're trading with bigger equity for
wow,
bigger returns. If you go by
yes,
recommendation, we recommend a trader called Neil. We recommend him
mm,
because of his consistency in the game. No one has ever lost their account
okay,
following him. He has a track record. He has my FX book record. So we trust him to
okay,
a very large extent. So if you follow
mm,
Neil, because everybody has the
yes,
right to choose who they want to copy from. You can check the platform of the broker and choose any of the strategy providers. But we recommend Neo. So if you decide to go with Neo, his average profit over a period of a month is between 3 to 5%. Dr. Selassie
okay,
actually showed his
that is
past
awesome.
performance in the last 12 months. He put it on the screen for you to see. So his average performance is 3%
Mm,
a month. He does between 3 to 5%, but average is 3%. Let's just keep it at the lowest. Let's work with the lowest numbers here.
yes,
2,400 over a 1 month period, talking about going by the lowest possible will give you $72 gross. By the time the
wow,
company is 30% profit share, you're still left with over $50. So your $200
wow, that is
will
awesome.
make you an average of $50 on a monthly basis. That to me is incredible, for lack of a better word.
Very,
No
very, very,
business,
very awesome,
no
awesome.
investment. Hardly is
Mm,
there any investment that will give you that kind of return. It is crazy. So
yes,
that is it. If you want to
yes,
work bigger numbers, just use those formulas. I
no
hope that
problem,
helps.
sir. Thank you, ma. Yes,
Also
I
said
appreciate.
Mr. Rotex, when it comes to forex trading, this is not an ROI business. People are used to those ROI business. Come, bring your money, let's double it for you. I want to change
Yes,
this. Your mindset needs to shift. When it comes to trading, the returns are not cast in stone. The returns are not fixed. It is proper trading. It's not a scam. It's not a Ponzi. Only scammers will tell you will give you 40% fixed every month. So when it comes to trading, you never know. You can do more and you can do less because the market is
yes,
the
yes.
nature, the changing nature, the dynamics of the market can never let a trader tell you exactly how much they're going to make. But average performance of this particular trader has been 3 to 5% a month. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma. I appreciate.
Mr. Ainsworth, I've asked you to unmute yourself. Ainsworth, please unmute. Let's have your question, sir.
Thank you for this awesome opportunity. I have not listened all, but I'm excited by what I've heard. Now, do we have a WhatsApp group and recordings for this opportunity?
The answer is a capital yes. Let the person who got you on the call. Who got you on the call tonight, sir?
Funny enough, the person is not even on the call. It is
Sir,
a friend of mine. He sent me the link, and I just said, let me check it out. because I'm in the space. I've never done Forex. I've never done anything in Forex. I'm a crypto guy, a networker. So maybe because he knows that I'm a networker, he does show it on my table. And I said, I was actually late to the call, but to get that type of results, anywhere over 30% per month, is great. And so to do 50% on a minimum of $100, that's just crazy.
Completely,
And
Ainsworth. Whilst you're sleeping, your money is working for you.
yeah,
Passive income. And that is
that's
the secret of the rich people. They get
yeah.
them